Everyone's talking about how to use AI for their revision studies, but a lot of students are using it in a way that's costing them marks. If you know how to use AI to study for your exams effectively, it can speed up your revision, target your weak spots, and make revision a lot more effective. But it's not as simple as just typing in a prompt and hoping for the best. In this video, I'll show you the smart ways to use AI in your revision and the mistakes you really need to avoid. I'm Ali, a science teacher with over 10 years of experience. Here's what we're covering today: how to use AI to break down concepts you're stuck on, how to clear up the things you keep mixing up, how to use AI to make tricky content actually stick, how to decode command words so you know exactly what a question is asking, how to build a revision timetable in seconds, why generic AI tools struggle with marking and what to use instead, and the habits that'll cost you marks. Firstly, one way to use AI is to explain concepts you're stuck on. This is probably where AI is most useful for revision. Say you've read the same revision note 3 times and it's just not clicking. Instead of reading it again, ask an AI tool to explain it differently. Something like, explain osmosis in simple terms, step by step. AI is brilliant at rephrasing things. It can give you analogies, plain English explanations, keyword breakdowns, whatever helps. One thing to watch though, generic AI tools tend to use the whole internet to construct their responses. That means the explanation might not match exactly what your exam board expects. It might use slightly different terminology or go deeper than your spec requires. So always cross-check against your revision notes or your specification. If you want explanations that are already matched to your exam board, Save My Exams has an AI tool built directly into its revision notes. Simply ask the chat to explain the topic or concept for you. Are you struggling with 2 different concepts and keep mixing them up? Every subject has key terms that seem similar but aren't. Speed and velocity, mitosis and meiosis, simile and metaphor. Ask AI to compare them directly. Something like, what's the difference between speed and velocity? Explain it simply with an example. Side-by-side comparisons are something AI handles really well, and it's a much faster way to clear up confusion rather than rereading a whole revision note. So what if you're struggling to remember a process or a list? Ask AI to create a memory trick for you. Something like, give me a mnemonic for the order of the planets, or create a simple analogy to help me remember how enzymes work. You can even ask it to write a short, silly story around a concept. The more ridiculous it is, the better. Your brain is much more likely to hold on to something that makes you laugh or surprises you. Memory tricks are a revision tool that students don't use nearly enough. AI makes them easy to generate on demand. And if you need some help with command words, an AI tool can help. A lot of students lose marks not because they don't know the content, but because they misread what the question is actually asking. Words like evaluate, assess, outline, justify, they all mean something specific in an exam, and they're easy to mix up. Ask AI, what does evaluate mean in GCSE AQA history exam? What should I include? It'll break it down clearly. Do this for every command word you're unsure about. It could be worth more marks than you think. Okay, quick pause. If you're finding this video useful, hit subscribe. We post new revision videos every week. Another way to use AI to help you study is by asking it to build a revision timetable. Are you feeling overwhelmed by everything you need to cover? AI can help build you a study plan in seconds. Just tell it how many days you have until your exams, which subjects you're studying, and how long you can revise each day. It'll generate a structured plan instantly. Something like, create a 2-week revision timetable for GCSE biology, chemistry, and maths, 2 subjects a day, 1 hour each. Tell me the topic to cover in each session. It won't be perfect. You'll want to adjust it for your own schedule, but it gives you a starting point and removes the stress of not knowing where to begin. If you want something that's built for the purpose, Save My Exams has a study planner that generates a timetable based on your actual exam dates and links each session directly to revision notes and practice questions. This can save you more time than generic AI tools. Now let's take a look at what AI isn't so great at. Marking. Generic AI tools haven't been trained on your exam board's mark schemes. They don't know the specific keywords your examiner is looking for. And they don't know the exact phrasing that picks up marks or loses marks. So when you ask an AI tool to mark a written answer, it might tell you it's great. But in a real exam, that same answer might miss key marks because you used the wrong language or didn't hit the points the mark scheme is looking for. SmartMark from Save My Exams marks your answers against real mark schemes and gives you feedback that reflects how an examiner would actually assess you. It can show you where you lost marks, what you'd need to add, and how to improve. It's a much more reliable way to mark exam questions than hoping a generic AI tool gets it right. So now you know how AI can help you. But here's a few things to avoid. 1. Don't assume AI is always accurate. It does make mistakes. Always check it's working against your own notes or your textbook. 2. Don't let AI do the thinking for you. Use AI to support your learning. Use flashcards, exam questions, and past papers. You still need to do the hard work. And 3. Don't skip the spec. AI doesn't always know the exact content for your specific course. If something doesn't sound familiar, check it against your specification before you spend time learning it. So let's pull it all together. AI is a really useful revision tool if you use it in the right ways. Use it to explain concepts you're stuck on, but always cross-check against your spec. Ask it to create memory tricks to help things stick. Use it to decode command words so you know exactly what a question is asking, and build a revision timetable fast. But don't use generic AI tools to mark your written answers. Use something built for exam-specific feedback, like SmartMark instead, and never let it replace actually doing the work. The students who get the most out of AI are the ones who use it as a tool, not a shortcut. For exam-style questions, SmartMark, a study planner matched to your actual exam dates, and revision notes written by real examiners, head to Save My Exams. Links are in the description. Good luck with your revision.